Hey guys, King Justin here. Today, this is more of like a channel update to kind of give you guys a little bit of content between now and the next upload. I feel like there's like a huge gap and I kind of feel like I should post something, and I haven't done a channel update in a good minute, so it's a good time to do it. There'll be three main topics discussed in this video: the Playerhead series, my upload schedule, and kind of Pokemon challenge that me and Nathan started a little bit ago that we kind of want to open up to you guys. So to start with the Playerhead series, this section is going to have kind of video kind of relevant to the topic, but if you also want to just put this video in the background as something to listen to, that's also perfectly fine. So the Playerhead series, if you're not sure what the Playerhead series is, basically the idea is you would comment either your name or someone else's name that you'd want to see on the wall. You would type, and then I would see that name, say it out loud, and then say okay, and then type the command, so like Skull Gaming Destiny, for example. And then I would just put it on the wall, zoom into it, and add some text on the screen. And that was basically the gist of every single Playerhead video on the channel. There were a few exceptions where it do things ever so slightly differently, but for the most part, for 99% of the Playerhead series videos, that's what it was. And you might think, oh, no one's gonna want that. Why would anyone want to see that? You would be wrong. I have gained probably about, let's say I have 2.9 million channel views on my channel overall. I would say 2.8 million of those probably are from the Playerhead series alone. It might be more than that. That's just a rough estimate. So people like the series. Why? I really don't know, to be honest, but they do. As far as bringing it back, I get comments about it all the time, and I feel bad because I don't really want to do it on this channel anymore because it kind of just brings in extra subscribers for my long form videos. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking about bringing the series back, but putting it over an extra Destiny. That way, the people that want to see the videos still get to see the videos, but the people that don't really care don't have their shorts feed flooded with Playerhead videos. Here's what I currently have planned. Now, this could change, but currently I plan on doing it on extra Destiny. I might do some trial batches between now and like mid-May, so between next month I might do some trial batches. But the idea is to bring it back in full scale or about full scale when summer starts, depending on how those trial batches do and depending on the feedback I receive from them. Let me know what you guys think. There's also one more idea I want to run by you guys. I have these armor stands here. Oh, let me show you this room. We'll come back to the armor stands in a second. This room is actually massive. Like, me and Nathan did the math. I think it was about 8,000 player heads or so to fit on this one floor before filling up, and that's just one floor. We can still go up, and we can still go down. That is this player head room. And so with the armor stands, the idea was having this first room and like the first room on all of the floors dedicated to channel members. Each armor stand, for example, would have, let's say it was like a skull. Let's grab myself again. Skull Gaming Destiny. Put my skull in the armor stand, and then it would be like an armor combination of my choice. So like, let's say this was the armor combination I wanted, and like you could do armor trims and all that kind of stuff. And like, as long as you're a channel member, you would be on this armor stand. And the idea was, if it did fill up, we could just place more armor stands down here. But that's the idea. The idea is channel members can get their head in like armor stands on the wall. I mean, in the room. And eventually, the idea is also to make this like a public server, so you could join and see the armor stands and player heads whenever you want. I don't know if that's still going to happen. I'd like to do that, but it's time and logistics and all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys think. What I should do. And we are going to move on to the next section. This next section is about my upload schedule. So I've been consistently uploading since mid-July. At first, it was every 10 days, then it switched to once a week, every Saturday. I had a little bit of deviation in December with a couple extra videos and moving things around a bit. And then from January onwards, there's been a video every Saturday except for the 5th of April. The reason I deviated on the 5th of April was because I already uploaded some on April 1st. And so I figured that's good for that week. That's my video, and I can push things up a little bit so I have more time to make more content. As of recording April 6th, I have videos scheduled every Saturday, so the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th. Through the 26th. That's all I have scheduled right now. I know that Nathan has 2 videos in the works for me, but he's also currently prioritizing his own projects, which is fine. That's perfectly reasonable. I'm not expecting him to prioritize me over him. Chris, I think, has 2 videos in the works, which would theoretically get me through mid-May. If I can continue it, I will. But I'm not gonna promise anything. Well, I guess I can promise videos to the 26th because they're already scheduled and up and ready to go live automatically. After that, I can't promise anything, but I'll try to. I'll try to upload as much as I can. You may have seen me do some streams where I basically just been playing different Pokemon games and trying to catch as many Pokemon as I can. Many unique Pokemon as I can. Nathan and I are working on this channel where we upload 1 call Pokemon per day in Pokedex order. The idea is like a video Pokedex, a Pokedex channel. We could catch every single Pokemon between me and Nathan and upload them ourselves. I kind of thought it'd be fun to open up to the community. Here's the rules we have right now. Clip's supposed to be around 30 seconds long. We're not allowing anyone to submit legendaries, mythicals, or any other special type of Pokemon. If you submit a clip, it must be a direct screen capture at the highest FPS the game supports, so no like pointing your camera at the TV. The game must say that you caught the Pokemon, not obtained the Pokemon or traded the Pokemon. And finally, if you submit raw footage, we'll adjust it to our format. Currently, the plan is we won't publish anything public on the channel until we have every single Pokemon done. There'll be a link in the description to a Google form you can fill out. And that's kind of all I have to discuss. I do want to mention that any updates, like quick updates that I give over on my Discord server. If you guys have any questions for me, I would be interested in doing another Q&A sometime soon. Last time I did was in October, and I think it's been long enough. So if you have any questions for me, I guess you can leave something in the comments. I know what, I will do a Q&A. I'll either announce it or make a video for a Q&A at the end of May. So if you have any questions for me, leave it in this video and in a post that I'll eventually do. And I'll answer them for a video. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye!